but today he plays more competitively. Hello.
Okay, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm trying to start YouTube Fallout Chick again. I deleted her because there was an anomaly with one of the videos, and it couldn't be reshot.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076...
It is July 4th today.
300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout...
You mean I don't get to play?
You must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Okay. Now, for those of you who don't know, I pre-purchased this. Oh, it wants to talk more.
This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Okay, I'm thinking about being a black YouTube Fallout 76 chick this time. Let's see. Are these the same exact hairstyles from Fallout 4000? It sure looks like it. Which isn't such a bad thing, but I would have liked maybe some extra options. I think some of these hair colors are extra options. Well, I got purple hair, that's what matters. I'm a black woman with purple hair. should probably give myself... Well, I don't want to be fat, although that's what I would look like fat. I kind of want to be muscular. Heroic. Okay. YouTube. It's very important to spell these things right. Fallout Chick 76. YouTube Fallout 76 chick. Women love to be called chicks. So that's very important to always call them chicks. Let's take a snapshot. And let's get on with our lives. Happy Reclamation Day! Today is the day, everyone, Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready, you're ready, America is waiting for us, so let's get out there, the Overseer. I probably should go visit the Overseer before I leave the vault. Just say thank you and all that. Countdown to Reclamation Day. Who, everyone, when? 10 p.m. to midnight. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault-Tec party hats. The Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and will lead the countdown. Have fun, everyone. You're going to get drunk tonight. Oh, it's a game of Tapper. Well, it's not working. Okay, well, exit it before you lose. Well, I lost anyway. Okay, I don't see a cursor here. Now, what I was going to say, and I have said this in previous videos, but one of those videos may be the one that I removed. And that is that I pre-ordered Fallout 76. I paid 80 bucks, I think it was, for it. Highly anticipated it. Hated it when it came out. There were no NPCs that talked or anything like that. No quest givers that spoke. The world felt really dead, and the few things that weren't dead killed you instantly, so you spent most of your time on your back flailing your arms trying to get help from other people, because this is not a single player game, although you can play it as a single player game.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
I'd be proud of you if you didn't interrupt me.
It means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours.
So,
System
when I started this channel, I was looking to do a wide variety of videos like I'm trying to do now. And so my thought was, to add to the variety, I would put in a Fallout 76 video. But what I'd do is, I'd be honest in it and show how horrible Fallout 76 is. I would show the problems in it and all of that. Now, I had heard rumors over the years that that they had added content to Fallout 76 in the time since its launch, and that it made things better. I didn't really believe them because it was so disappointing, this game. So I tried Fallout 76 from time to time, but always with the existing player that I already had. I don't know where he's pointing if it isn't down them stairs. Oh, it is down them stairs, okay. And there were things embedded into that existing player. I didn't know that. But I decided to start a new character to really rag on Fallout 76, and I came up with the YouTube Fallout chick. She was a blonde with freckles and all that. Obviously, this time I decided to go as a black woman. And that's why I named her slightly differently. This one is YouTube Fallout 76 chick. But after they had made all of these, expansions, all of which were free. Now there's some expansions that are not free. But up until that time, all the expansions were free. When I started a new character, it was like night and day. And I actually enjoyed playing Fallout 76, which is why I continue to make videos about it. See, this is why I thought it was on that other level, is because you do have to go upstairs to get out.
Another day, another opportunity to leave Vault 76. What do you say?
Well, I'd say I'm going to do that because we're out of food, and more importantly, we're out of booze in the vault. So what is the point in still being here without any booze? Not to mention liquor, alcohol, tobacco, firearms.
Remember, Mum, Rad-X to prevent radiation sickness, Rad-Away to cure it.
Is that going to be on the test?
No creature comforts out there, Mum. You want it, you build it. I know it's cozy in here.
I'm not your mom.
With a distinct lack of power and shelter.
Well, actually, it's the lack of booze that is the most disturbing. And by the way, they're going to give me the option to leave at level 20. I never do that because that's like saying the first 20 levels don't exist in this game. And I should point out, I've never gotten beyond something like level 18 in the game, all the playing I've done since it came out. But it seems wrong to leave the vault at level 20. If they wanted the first level to be level 20, they should have called it level 1. So when I leave, I'm most likely going to leave at level 1. Take on quests, explore the wasteland, do all of that stuff. And I like the beginning of Bethesda games anyway better than the middle or the end. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave underpowered and all of that and build up. like you would want to do in a role-playing game. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76,000 and begin a process called reclamation. Specifics will be disseminated. I'll get that word right someday. You'd think in 25 years I would have learned how to read. Automatically, as that time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos codenamed Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. If these sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no one except Vault-Tec can access or launch nuclear ordnance. To be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, militia, or otherwise, their claims are to be ignored. Vault-Tec alone maintains jurisdiction. Congratulations, Overseer. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. How did they build the inhabitants? The cream of the crop of America have been chosen, plus 1 black chick. That's just a joke, don't get upset. Including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. VTU. The special classes and instructions you've received about managing a vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see to the livelihood and well-being of all your residents and make sure they're ready to colonize America once the all-clear is received. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for, like having a black chick in your vault. Adapt, learn, and thrive. America is counting on you. Your job as Overseer is to see to the overall health and safety of all Vault 76,000. Avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for their unique skills and temperament, and we also added a black chick. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges in maintaining order. As a last resort, each domicile can be locked down and the resident imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate, especially the black chick. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Although the vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, keep the entry clear of all unauthorized personnel, especially the black chick. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after will stow. So stowing and showing are 2 different things. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after the amended entry period and will be armed solely with non-lethal devices. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in this vault is special, except the black chick. Preserve them all. I think we've done that joke a bit too much now. In fact, YouTube may already be thinking of banning us. Our studies have shown, even after a relatively short duration of living within the amenities of Vault-Tec, the test subjects can grow to depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76,000. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76,000 will shut down all functions inside of 24 hours. Air circulation will cease last. And you should warn the Vault residents that staying inside the vault can be lethal after this period. Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative that all residents are forced on the important job of rebuilding America. What's weird is that we don't see these other Vault 76 residents out there in the wasteland, or at least I haven't so far. We've counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like that since Vault Baby #1 was born. I've called lights out a couple hours ago. Had to get security to help with a few people get to their beds. Then the volunteers and I got all the standees set up, just like we practice. Need to make the final recordings and then it'll be time to head out that door. I wish I could be there to help everyone on their way, but I know they'll make me proud. I just know it. As instructed, we set up the survival packages. I've advised everyone to run fast and far from 76 as soon as the doors open. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault-Tec says we're America's best hope. Now, we'll find out. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumors about Appalachia. Cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever. But tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most of the residents is impressive, except, oh, we're not going to do that joke again, to say the least. But competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means my authority gets tested, more often than it should. Hydroponics has been struggling to keep up with demand. I've been loath, without an E on the end, to institute mandatory rationing, but in 2101, that may be necessary. 76,000 is full to bursting with people, more than we anticipated. The award ceremonies are a great way of stroking the most hardened egos. Since everyone's so competitive, the low point was someone losing a tooth in a fight over the Best Dental Hygiene Award. The senior staff has been exemplary, as always. Very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placated, but another year down and we're still here. The Vault 76 World Cup has proven to be a huge hit. The ball near broke the jukebox, but the energy in the atrium was just amazing. Is this that silly game again?
Log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever
Say whatever
is
you want.
listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task, and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing
What's it
I've
say?
learned
What's it
in
say?
the past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Wait a minute. If I'm leaving the vault, then I'm not going to live in the vault anymore. I know there's more. If I don't live in the vault anymore, is she still my overseer? I mean, she's giving me orders like she has a right to tell me what to do. Does she have a right to tell me what to do? Or should she have asked me? Oh, I sat down on the couch so I could see myself sitting on the couch, but I can't see myself. Because I am myself. What's the point in being black if I can't see my beautiful black face? My voice certainly doesn't sound
Outside,
black.
survival will be easy with your construction and assembly mobile platform. Or camp.
Yeah, I've
So
never
catchy.
built camp in all the years I've been playing this thing. Is that all you're going to say? I thought you were going to have a whole speech for me.
The camp is instrumental to the rebuilding of America. One tetless and using rusty shack at a time.
I hated the settlement building in Fallout 4000. I don't know if camp is going to be like that or not. Because like I said, I've never used camp.
Remember, adaptability is key. If your role isn't working, try another. Get creative.
Final notice. If anyone is found accessing this terminal and is not a member of the personnel department, you will be immediately reported to the security chief. No exceptions. Well, pardon-moi. Just because we're leaving doesn't give any of you the right to steal my stash of Nuka-Cola Cherry. I've been rationing those bottles for over 20 years. If I catch any of you, so help me, there will be consequences. I realize that it may seem trivial in light of present circumstances, but I would greatly appreciate my reassignment being processed before Reclamation Day. I've worked many years to pass all written, verbal, and physical tests to become a sanitation engineer. I have a doctorate of engineering from GSU. And I don't want to end my tenure at our Vault 76,000 as a sodager. Please, let me have the accolades I have earned. Thanks in advance. So he or she wants to be a janitor? Vault-Tec's reclamation procedure is very clear. All records must be purged before our day. To be clear, after Reclamation Day, there will be no personnel department. There will be no Vault 76,000. Any of the projects you're in the middle of are done. That is terrible English. If you, for some reason, can't find the time to erase your files, I'll send someone over who will do it for you. You can bring it up to the overseer if you like. Okay. Villanueva R. Previous occupation, Senior VP, Gibraltar Incorporated, Education, Doctorate of Applied Communications, Cambridge. Accomplishments, White House Communication Director, 66 to 69. National Debate Champion, 56. Current occupation, barber. Vince A. Previous occupation, Colonel, U.S. Air Force. Education, BS in Aerospace Engineering, West Point. Accomplishments, Deputy Director of Strategic Planning. I don't know how to read that. Medal of Honor, 71. Olympic bronze medal, decathlon, 60. Current occupation, security officer. Volkmer N. Previous occupation, Dean of Physics, VTU. Education, Doctorate of Applied Mathematics, CIT. Doctorate of Nuclear Engineering, CIT. Accomplishments, Nobel Laureate, Physics, 51. Current occupation, Chief Technician, Maintenance.
You, Mum, possess the skills necessary to accomplish anything. I'm sure of it.
That's all you got to say? This is the last time we may see each other. I think the first time I did this, I was out of the vault in like 5 minutes. This time, we're over 31 minutes into it. And so it starts with an S. Okay, so it's probably the word same or something. I don't really care. Just was gonna look at that. So this time it's taken 32 minutes and I'm still not out.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Vaya con Dios. Buen viaje. They grow up so fast.
You couldn't say shalom to me? Obviously I look Jewish. Okay, yeah, so here's what I was talking about. Battle-ready dwellers leave the vault at level 20 with a special loadout of their choice. They are prepared to jump into more difficult content. Fresh dwellers. Oh, look at that. So I could press T to view the level 50 character boost in the Atomic Shop. Jump right into level restricted content like playable ghouls. So they have two different ways to bypass the first levels. I could bypass the first 19 levels and start at level 20. Or I could bypass the first 49 levels and start at level 50. I'm going to do it the normal way. Fresh dwellers leave the vault at level 2 with a perk of their choice. They require time training before taking on more difficult challenges. Now, I think I should probably be a gunslinger. Vault 76 was built to save the best and the brightest in the event of a nuclear holocaust, plus a black woman. On Reclamation Day, they would emerge and begin to rebuild America. I hope nobody's like taking my humor too seriously or anything. I wouldn't be playing a black woman if I didn't love black women.
To be a way in there.
Yeah, see, these people talking
a vault dweller
were definitely not there. the first time I played. Welcome to Appalachia. Heck of a place, isn't it? I'm sorry I had to say the word heck. There's a lot of danger and a lot of excitement waiting for you. I got some help when I first stepped out into this big, beautiful, irradiated world. I figure you deserve the same. So in that spirit, I built a little box for gift giving, a place for the haves to leave something for the have-nots. If you see something you want, take it. If not, well, you'll survive. Good luck out there, signed, your friendly neighborhood wastelander. Now I feel bad that I took everything in there. I guess I'll talk to them chicks. I like chicks. Maybe I'll talk to them chicks.
Don't try anything funny, okay? We're all friends.
Exactly. We just had a couple of questions we were looking to get answered. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
The door's sealed tight. No one's getting in. I say, the door is sealed tight. No one's getting in.
God damn it.
Hey! Watch your language.
We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps.
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
The big one, what are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
I think you might have gotten some bad information. Maybe some bad clams as well. Do you eat bacon? I hear bacon's really bad for you.
But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
Did you see another vault dweller go by, an overseer? And I have no idea how you would know that she was the overseer, but yeah, did you see my overseer go by?
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
What's the world like out there?
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
What can you tell me about the area?
About Appalachia?
Sure, why not?
Other than it's a graveyard.
There's that. We haven't been here real long.
I don't like this
but from what
camera
we've
thing.
been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
What else can you tell me about this treasure of the Sierra Madre?
Happy to tell you what I know.
Sure,
Wasn't much.
of course.
Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia.
Oh, I
Don't know
thought it was
what,
in the Sierra
don't know where.
Madres.
With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down.
You met
We've
President
seen for all our
Carter?
Money. Up to us now to make something of them.
I don't think President Carter would scam you. He doesn't seem like the type. And he's not alive anymore as I'm recording this. He died a few weeks back, maybe a couple months back. You wouldn't have a spare weapon, would you?
They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here.
I have arms. I just don't have any guns. Oh, she gives me a machete. I was hoping for a gun, but okay.
Watch yourself out there.
And I thought I had set the display up so that the quest wouldn't show up in the, the right-hand side of the page, because that annoys me when it does. But I did it wrong because I don't understand how to do it right. Now hopefully this video comes out good, because I hated that I had to delete a video. I appreciate the person who pointed out that the video became flawed when it was uploaded to YouTube. YouTube, they process the videos once they're uploaded. Oh, I do have a gun. That was probably pretty foolhardy of me to waste bullets on wildlife that weren't trying to kill me, but I can make some grilled rad stag. At least I think I can. I can make some glowing fungus soup. I mean, who doesn't like a good glowing fungus soup? I can make a simple soot flower tea. They do make it sound delicious. Okay. I'm not terribly familiar with how everything works in this game, because it's never been my main game. It's always been after day one when it was released. It's always been a backup game I only played stubbornly, like, you know, I will get my money out of it because I paid so much for it and all that. Then I started getting my money for it once I created this here YouTube channel and created the original YouTube chick. And I created her because I've written some novels, and I wanted, you know, I like strong female characters. There's times I like weak female characters too, but obviously I created these Fallout chicks to be strong female characters. That's why I went with the irony of naming them Fallout Chick, which probably no enlightened woman would want to be named Chick. But if I have to explain the irony of things to you, then I probably did a lousy job in creating her or talking about her. I like to create characters that are that have opposites within them. Like maybe a shy character that really wants to be in control, maybe even in control of other people. Team-only interior, a private area that is unique to your character. Only you and your teammates can be in this interior. Friends and strangers can't join you. Make important story choices that have large consequences. Progress is saved less frequently when in a solo interior. Be sure your quest has been checkpointed before leaving. I don't know what any of that means. And that is not the Fallout chick. I know because we have a picture of her. There is a reason I'm entering slowly.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you?
Whoa, whoa, what's going on here?
None of your damn business.
What's going on is that this one seems to think I know where this big treasure is, and that I'm building my new bar out of refuse for fun.
Lady, this is your last warning. Our crew is getting that treasure. Hey, where...
He's with us!
I did that because my first...
Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
I did that because my first Fallout chick did that, and I kind of want to continue her legacy. Oh, I thought we were just going to talk. One says new and the other says Duchess. I don't understand. Oh, so new is my stuff, I guess? If so, I definitely want to get rid of anything that doesn't look like it would be of use to me. Which is a lot of things in the beginning. I don't want to be carrying extra stuff around. Especially at the start of this game. Am I carrying all this stuff? Or is this stuff she's trying to sell? I guess it's stuff I'm carrying. I'm carrying a lot then. Oh, now I can talk to her.
Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
Oh, well, yeah, they should have told me your name was Duchess before they put it up and said... Anyway. What can you tell me about the area?
Not a whole hell of a lot. We only just got back here
Watch your
ourselves.
language.
100 years ago, before the bombs, this was a popular little highway between two of Appalachia's biggest cities, Morgantown up north and Charleston to the south. We set up here hoping it might relive that fate, but so far all we've gotten is trouble.
What was that all about? He said something about treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another.
Bob Crane?
Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a
Fraser Crane?
business.
There's a lot of cranes in the world. I think there's even some birds that are called cranes. I'm looking for the overseer of Vault 76,000. Have you seen her?
Overseer, huh?
Yeah.
So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her.
I don't like
but I
being
have
called
heard
the
her.
one.
My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
Yeah, this is what role-playing games are about. You're tasked with doing something big. In Fallout 3, your son has been kidnapped. Your wife has been shot. You want to find out who's behind it. But as soon as you get out of the vault, people start giving you little quests. And because your son's been shot, your wife's been shot, and your son's been kidnapped, these tasks they give you seem like nothing, and yet you take them because there's a quest giver, and you do all the quests they give you. And so here, we're supposed to take control of these 3 nuclear sites. And now here's a quest giver, somebody we've never met before, somebody we just killed for. And she's going to ask us for a favor, and we're going to do it as if the main quest doesn't matter anymore. You looking for help dealing with these thugs?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See, that boy you put down, he's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last.
Right.
Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house.
Peeps,
but
yeah.
my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
So you want a hired killer? You see a pretty black face and you say, this person will kill for money.
I don't care how you deal with them. Sweet talk, string up their leader by his ears. Hell, buy them all ice cream sandwiches. Whatever you can do to get them to stop harassing us is fine by me.
And you promise you'll give me the Overseer's tape if I help you with this gang. By the way, this is a dumb idea of yours. I've just shot somebody in your bar. to save your life. And you act like I should be doing favors for you, even though I just did the biggest favor of your life for you. You act like I'm somehow beholden to you, which I'm not. And the fact that I just killed somebody right in front of you should say to you that if you hold out on me, I might just shoot you in the face and take the tape anyway.
Sure will. Throw some caps your way, too.
How much are you paying?
50 caps if you can get the job done.
Why not send your friend over there?
Primarily
because your security, other than me right now, are one former contractor and a robot that has no guns and thinks it's a cow.
to not put too fine a point on it. So I could absolutely use another set of hands if you're willing to lend them.
50 caps. And we don't even know how many people she wants us to kill, but this seems really, really light, and I don't see any option to tell her, hey, you gotta pay me more. What do you know about them? Question mark?
Only that they want something from Crane, but I think we could use that to our advantage. That is, if you're doing this job for me.
I'd like to hear this plan first, and I'd like to hear about a lot more caps. I mean, it's offensive enough that you think I'm a paid killer, but now you're saying I'm a barely paid killer. You're hardly willing to pay me anything. I mean, 50 caps. How many people are there in this gang? 15? So what would that be, like 3 caps each? I can't do math. They didn't have math classes in the vault.
Only seems fair. The details, then.
Details?
Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you
Fraser
grab
Crane?
the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Well, I'm a black woman, and I'm kind of cute, and mail invitations, maybe? That's what my mom did for my birthday parties, though I guess no one came to those either.
Oh, darling. See, as fine as that idea is, you know, I was thinking we could take a different tack. Just give me 1 second.
$50 caps.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't want to look at her butt. It won't let me leave the
I just want you
conversation.
to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte.
Is it your 5-tay or your
Not
6-tay?
half bad.
Is
So
it all
what
bad?
I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
You know, you're kind of offensive. First of all, I kill for you to save your life. You don't say thank you. You tell me I'm obligated to do more stuff for you. Then you start ordering me around, and then you act like I'm an idiot. Like I don't know anything. Like I have no... What'd you ask again? Build a sign? Are you crazy? I don't know how to do that. No, sure, I know how to build structures from schematics.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do this.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last.
I don't eat hot dogs.
Just
They're
make
not
sure
kosher.
once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay, that's interesting. Now, it's also interesting that this guy has tapes, but if the tapes cost anything, I definitely don't want, you know, to pay I don't want to pay him for information that will help me finish this quest for her when all she's doing is paying me 50. I mean, like if I pay him say 35 for the tapes, well, that leaves me with just 15. And I don't know whether I'm going to have to kill anybody. Or, you know, precisely what it's going to take. Do I have anything in my inventory that tells me what? Lane? Was it Lane or Crane? I thought she said it was Crane.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you?
So what's your job here?
Don't have one. I'm an independent operator. When these folks need a hand or got an errand that involves running into radiation, they come to me. Rads? They don't bother me anymore. In exchange, Duchess lets me drink and doesn't bother me too much about my tab. Really, about the best sort of setup a guy in my situation could ever ask for. Of course, sitting around looking like hamburger ain't all I do. Plans work out, I'll have all the drinking money I could ever need. But that ain't what you came here to talk about. Was there something else?
Yeah, I don't know why everybody always gives me their whole backstory. I certainly don't want it. And it seems unnatural that everybody would just open up to a stranger about their whole history. Especially when strangers are gunning each other down in bars and things. And I'm a stranger that just gunned somebody down in your bar right in front of you, and yet you're telling me all your backstory, your secrets, everything about you. What can you teach me about using my CAMP? My camp.
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
No way, dude. This is a G-rated YouTube channel. Don't even think about it. You want someone dead? Just give me the name. You know, I'm coming up across as a psychopath here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not even remotely what I meant. Nah. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you Volters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
These are the tapes you recorded with the voice you're speaking in right now?
It's the only voice I got, so yeah, that's what you're gonna hear. Now you want them or not?
Sure, I'll listen to them. I couldn't be more excited about this quest.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Can I ask what happened to you?
Allergies. Learned the hard way I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is,
I'm not a
man. I was
man.
outside on Doomsday.
I'm a W-O-M-A-N.
I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us ghouls. Not the most flattering name, but still, beats being vaporized.
What's it like being a ghoul? Be true to your ghoul, for you may never get another. Be true to your ghoul, in the name of rock and roll. Be true to your ghoul, or just like a sister or a brother. Be true to your ghoul.
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is that radiation rolls off me like water off a duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I can survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are sane. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans. Raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice.
So I thought
Some
the
other
tapes
time,
were
yeah.
going to be something having to do with doing this quest the Duchess set me up with, but now it doesn't, so... I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But I do look beautiful. With my purple hair and my black skin and my beautiful dark eyes. But it says I'm a level 1. I'm not a level 1. I'm level 3. I don't know. Yeah, let's just scrap all junk because I don't know. See, I didn't even know what was scrappable. Discovered Overseer's Camp. Oh, this must be the Overseer's Camp then. I still get that stupid hat on. First of all, since it's the 4th of July, I should make my American Patriot suit. Which, to be clear, is part of what I got for pre-ordering well, let's make some level 1 light armor. You have to hit things like 4 or 5 times to make one piece. Maybe they're doing that so that you don't accidentally, you know, make something. But it does feel tedious. Oh yeah, I do need an American Patriot hat. Oh, I do like that. Of course, I can't wear 2 hats at a time anyway, so. Let's put on the I can't change my I can't change the camera view to see. Okay. Let's go with Butcher's Bounty if I can. Starting to wonder whether I can. So I never understood this system. So if I look confused, it's because I am. But at least I got my patriotic stuff on. It is the 4th of July where I am. And where I am the 4th of July matters. I don't know what most of this stuff is, but I figure I can learn by using them. I thought I already made a throwing knife. Maybe I already did. I mean, obviously I could have more than one. Hopefully they don't consider my hat to be junk. Okay, good. So this is, as far as I could tell, this would be the overseer's camp. Doesn't look like I can make anything right now, so. I kind of expected, like, a holotape or something telling me the next place to go to looking for the overseer.
Never give up. Just keep doing it. You'll make it through. Hold my finger, kid. Wait. Too late.
Says I could
Back
talk
in
to
my
him,
day, we didn't mutate willy-nilly.
but it's not letting me.
Licorice tastes better now. After the news.
This is my stuff, so I don't know how it would be. I don't know why it would be in a vending machine. I'm very confused. And I'd like to talk to people that will actually talk to me, because even with all the updates, that's kind of rare that people will talk to you in this game. But the guy wasn't entering into conversation with me. He just seemed to be out of his mind or something, just kind of babbling. Probably would have said the same things whether I was there or not. Although I don't know for sure.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
I'm kind of, since I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, and I could of course follow there are quest markers. I could follow the quest markers, but what I'm doing right now, if you see right above my compass are points of interest, and what I'm trying to do is find undiscovered points of interest and then go discover it, what it is. I figure that'll lead to more quests, more action in the game, more leveling. as you can tell, I plan to earn every level that I get. I would just feel really weird. That thing is still stuck in my head. I would feel really weird, you know, leaving the vault at level 50 or level 20. But like I said, I like the beginning of most any game more than the end game, more than the middle game, things like that. Especially with I like that feeling, whether it's real or not, of being out there without great armor, without all the great perks that make things easier. I like that feeling of vulnerability at the beginning of games. When it's not a given that you'll survive every encounter. You're in. I think that's why it wasn't such a hard decision to scrap the other Fallout chick when I became aware of and I'm pretty sure YouTube did it, not on purpose of course, but I'm pretty sure I uploaded a normal video and they distorted it. And I do have the files of everything that I've uploaded for my channel. But sometimes the titles change from the time I shoot them to what is delivered to YouTube. And with this particular one, I didn't know if I could find exactly the right spot. And remember, if I didn't restart, if I didn't start with a new character, I couldn't redo the video if it had to be reshot, because, you know, the game isn't going to let me rewind to a previous point. I'm not sure why I got so much health back all of a sudden. I mean, I'm glad I did, but... And I certainly didn't get it all back. Even the games that I've played hundreds of times, like Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas, where I know what's going to happen at the beginning, I can play with kind of
I know a guy who could fix that.
With kind of a wonderment like what's going to happen here, because there are so many
Gotta keep a lookout
possibilities.
for raiders. Need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day.
Okay, he doesn't seem to want to talk about anything I want to talk about. That wide openness of it is a big deal for me too. It's a more open slate before you make decisions that isolate you from one faction or another. The world is your oyster before that happened. Oh, okay, so this is part of the Overseer's mission.
Cold-coded Christmas. What are you doing here, cadet? Get your tail up to the master's.
Hey! Whoa, golly! Civvy, this is Army property, so... Oh, wait. Are you a soldier? A real soldier?
There are no soldiers, son. The war got the last of them. I'm just a... Well, I was a vault dweller. I don't know what I am right now because the vault has been evacuated. So there are no vault dwellers anymore. So I'm not a vault dweller. I'm just a black YouTube Fallout 76 chick. Can you accept me as that?
Well, that may be the case, but don't you think it's time we rebuilt the army? It's been years. I mean, who knows how many stinking commies are still lurking out there. We gotta gun them all down, I say. I'm ready to go. I just need the order. You've got an order for me, right?
Answer some questions, recruit.
Okay. Which question exactly?
What is your background, recruit? Not that I care.
Me? Private Joe
Yeah, you.
Cray. Well, private in training, sir. I came up from Virginia. East Virginia? Well, I'm from the coast. I started out as civvy, though I guess we all do. I'm not that way anymore, though. I can fight the Reds, and I'll prove it. Just as soon as I can finish that darn obstacle course.
Oh, I remember that stupid obstacle course. I hate it too. Why do you want to join the army so badly?
My whole family's in the army. Well, they were. Before the war. We've had family in the army since 1776. It's a tradition. And besides the Reds, those bombs. Who wouldn't want to join up after what they did to this country? Not to mention all the other dangerous stuff.
That was 200 years ago. Get over it. You probably weren't even very old at the time. How's Camp McClintock holding up? Have you seen the movie McClintock? John Wayne, Maureen, what is the name of that chick? Redhead. She was in The Parent Trap. Not McCormick. That was Marsha Brady. Maureen O'Hara, I think her name was. Have you seen the movie McClintock?
The camp's in tip-top shape, sir. Well, the important bits. We have uniforms, weapons, ammunition, and then there's the training course. It works. I did it. Well, most of it. Okay, some of it. But it's automated, and it does work. You can run, jump, shoot. Oh, the rifle range is great. Though it doesn't teach you how to unjam a firearm. Most of all, it's safe. Unlike out there.
Okay. No further questions, recruit.
Understood. How about orders? Any orders?
I order you to move out into the wasteland, recruit.
Right. Are you serious, sir? I'm really gonna go
I'm a man.
I wasn't. You know, Sarge had me. I'm on latrine duty, and I'm gonna have to belay that order on account of, well, you know,
chickenness. Chickenosity. Scaredy catness. Fearitis. I'll be going now. Now that you said you'd do anything for me and you didn't. I run across that a lot.
Roger. I'll hold down the fort.
I'm not Roger.
Whatever, sir.
I'm the YouTube. Oh, forget it.
Overseer's log. Camp McClintock. Maybe I'm going crazy.
Probably.
It was nice to put on the uniform and play pretend with a bunch of robot drill soldiers. I actually think I learned a thing or two about marksmanship. I wonder, now that I'm in the Army, is my official title Overseer Private or Private Overseer? Oh, time to see if I can fool a few automated identification systems.
I would say that you're not an overseer anymore. Nothing personal, but if the vault doesn't exist anymore, and you were the one who said the vault doesn't exist anymore, how can you be an overseer of a place that doesn't exist anymore? Jackson Lawrence, Barracks Alpha, voucher collected, uniform issued. Name Archibald Derrick, Barracks Bravo, voucher lost. Return to dispenser, cadet sent to recover voucher from barracks. Miller Leon, Bravo, voucher collected, uniform issued. Oh, talk about boring.
New recruit, huh? You better report to the Master Sergeant on the double.
But I hate these quests. I think that's probably him.
Unless you're looking to be scrubbed for parts, I suggest you head to the admin building and check in with the Master Sergeant.
Oh, the Master Sergeant. See, I get my sergeants confused. You must be the Master Sergeant. Although you look suspiciously like a robot, I'm just gonna say it.
Well, what do we have here? What in the holy name of... You are out of uniform, cadet. And with no uniform voucher, you will return in Army fatigues and helmet, or you will not return at all!
I would much rather not return at all if it's up to me. Absolutely would prefer not to return at all. I'm not sure I've even ever gotten through these quests, but the parts of them I've done, I didn't like. And remember, for the most part, I am enjoying this game now. Oh, good. Now I've got a uniform voucher. I could conceivably go get me a uniform. Why I'd want to, I don't know, because I'm really not interested in being a soldier. Not that anybody's listening to me. I think it might be making fun of its own games because, as you notice, people don't ask me if I want to do stuff. They just assign me stuff, even though I'm complete and utter stranger to them. Now I can't wear my American stuff anymore. I have to wear my army stuff. And I guess I have to go back upstairs and talk to that idiot who's... I'm starting to think he's a robot. And then he's going to assign me to do the obstacle course, and I'll probably give up at that point because we're 96 minutes into this. We're not trying to set a record for how long we go.
Now that's what I like to see.
Well, yeah, lots of guys like to see a beautiful black woman.
There are 3 training exercises you'll need to complete.
I know.
Marksmanship, agility, and patriotism. Our courses, like all things in the great territory of Appalachia, are automated. So you over-promoted mammals can do them as you see fit. Complete the courses to my satisfaction, and we'll get you moved on to the real test. Dismissed!
Yeah, that's as good a place as any for me to beg for you to like and subscribe, to share this video with your friends on Facebook, your MySpace, your Instagram, your TikTok, your wherever you meet people out there in the world. In fact, when you're walking down the street, you see another person, tell them about this here video and tell them about the poorly aging, sarcastic, PC Witty Gamer YouTube channel, and tell them that it's your favorite channel and that it's where you're falling in love in stereo.